My name is Bethel Afework. I'm a grade 12 student at Lacombe.
My name is Bri Lynn. I'm a grade 11 student here at Lacombe. What goes through my mind when I'm thinking of poems, like definitely when I'm writing, I just sort of think about what do I want people to listen to, and I don't want a depressing kind of message to come across. I definitely want more light-hearted message. Definitely, since a lot of spoken word poetry can be very harsh and very deep, so I prefer more light-hearted messages.
Whenever I'm thinking about writing a spoken word poetry, it's not even that I think about a topic. It's just I listen to something or hear something that's happening, and I decide oh, that'd be really cool to talk about, or take that issue and look at it at a different angle, or really go from personal experience and write a topic on personal experience. But I really try to avoid the harsh and deep topics more. I like talking about things that's more societal and political.
Yeah, definitely.
Much more than English class. There's no reading comprehension to it.
I'm also IB ELA, so I don't get to do poetry. But we did analyze poetry, and there's a whole different element to spoken word. It's more of the getting up there, the performing, the whole stage presence. When here in class, if you write a spoken word, it's you're just performing to a small group of people. When you're actually part of the team and you're doing the slam, you're performing to multiple large crowds, and there's just something bigger to that. When I heard about spoken word, I thought it'd be something I'd try because I've always loved poetry, and I've also loved acting and stuff like that. So I gave it a shot, and being up on the stage, it gives you just this kind of thrill. It's terrifying and very exciting at the same time. So it's just something you have to try.
Yeah, and I think for me, I've always performed as a kid. I've been playing piano for a long time, since I've always been on a stage since I was 5, 6 years old. So I really do enjoy a stage. And I spoken word is just another form that I like to perform.
It's something you never
You're
get
never
over.
gonna get over it.
Nothing
Every show it's its first.
Yeah.
Your first one. Yeah.
But I feel the more you perform one after another, those kinds of shows, definitely with the slam, it was you were going to one bout and then you're going to another bout, those kind of things. So you're performing multiple times in a row. And then it gets sort of easier to get up on stage because you've already been on stage, you understand how it's going to look when you're on there. So, but what Bethel said, every time is going to be your first. You're always going to be nervous.
Yeah, for me, I'm so nervous if the poet that I know I'm going to go next, and the poet before me, I'm just reciting my poem, I'm shaking my seat. But the minute they call my name and I get on the stage and I say my first word, and I know that I've grabbed the attention of the audience and they're enjoying it, I feel the way that the audience reciprocates when you're performing really helps with your nerves. If someone enjoys something, it makes it so much easier for you to perform. So I really enjoy the poetry culture where people snap and they're able to say things, because you're able to reciprocate that energy back really well. If you're not passionate about it, why would you create it?
Really depends on the piece. There have been pieces where I've made where it's wow, this is the best thing I've ever made, my Open Letters to the Seasons piece. But then there's pieces that I've written that I'm I've gotten 4 or 5 lines in, then I'm just this is crap, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so much unfinished work, or there's so much work that I've done and I'm I don't like it, right? And I change it. So for me, it's if I don't enjoy performing it, if I don't feel it, there's no way the crowd's gonna feel it. So sometimes I write an entire poem and it's just I don't like this, so I have to go back, erase it, and pretty much change it the way I like it. I mean, if it's just for my own, I don't mind, but really when I'm performing it, if I don't feel it, the crowd is not gonna really feel that energy either. So I think it's important that you're passionate about it.
Yeah, if you ever get the chance, go through a poet's notebook or a journal with
It's a mess.
their work in it. there's like, you're gonna be flipping through and you're just gonna like find pages that are like full and like full of work, and there's so much work, and then you'll like flip to like halfway in the book and there's just like 3 or 4 lines per page because it's just pieces they haven't finished, or like half a page is filled and that's it.
It's a mess. I'm the only one that can read my notebook, really. Like,
and then there's like pages like tattered and like stuff like that and all worn down because like of the constant like erasing and rewriting things, or just like you didn't like a piece and you just got so frustrated with it you ripped it out of the book. I've
try to
done
put it
that.
back in.
Yep.